So it's been a couple of weeks since the Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire trailer dropped, and let me just say the past couple of weeks have been a great time to be a Godzilla fan. Between Godzilla Minus One being released in theaters and the new Monarch Legacy of Monsters show, this is a time that's virtually unheard of in the Godzilla fandom. So I wanted to give my initial thoughts on the trailer. First off, I love the design they went with for Kong. He's looking a lot more aged, a lot more weathered than we last saw him. There's obviously the introduction of what appears to be a baby Kong. And there's also the new villain who was leaked through some of the toys as well, and that is Scar King. Not the route I expected them to go for this. I thought we were for sure going to get either Space Godzilla or one of the other classic Toho monsters, but I'm not complaining. The way it's looking, Scar King looks like he's going to be a badass. There's also Shimo, who was revealed through the toys that were just released. And there's also this odd transforming Godzilla figure, not to change topics too much. Very much a throwback to the old Micro Man figures. And those of you that know what I'm talking about. There's also this RC Godzilla, which it's a cool design. Not much to say about that. However, getting back to the design of this new Godzilla versus what we have seen before, it's very evident that Godzilla is evolving throughout this series. And those that have watched Monarch also know, how he's evolved over the course of this whole timeline. So it's no different than it was with Kong. I believe that during Kong Skull Island, Kong was a juvenile or an adolescent, and by the time Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, Kong's older and Godzilla has evolved. And they continue to evolve through the franchise. This new evolution is yet undetermined as to why. The one thing that's been kind of causing some controversy is this clip of Godzilla and Kong running. And I'd like to take the time to kind of talk about this whole evolution and this running thing. Godzilla evolved in between King of the Monsters or 2014 and King of the Monsters. He also evolved in this one. And everybody seems to be having an issue with his pinkish purple spines, which to me isn't that far removed from Godzilla 2000. Now the running thing, that also caused some controversy, and it did it back in 2019 when there was this clip from Godzilla King of the Monsters at the end when Godzilla and Ghidorah face off in Boston, and both monsters charge each other. So we've seen this before. I personally don't understand the gripe with it. They're animals, basically. Just some small things that I've noticed in the fandom recently. But overall, I really have high hopes for where this movie's going to go. What it's going to do, I don't know yet. I really didn't think we were actually going to get another movie this soon. But looking at the way that, it seems like there's also kind of this odd Destroy All Monsters approach, given that little bit that appears to be an entry to the Hollow Earth. Very reminiscent of Monster Island and Destroy All Monsters. And knowing that Adam Wingard is a massive Godzilla fan, I'm sure that there are some Easter eggs that he had already planned to put in there for such things. I do like the idea that they are fleshing out the Hollow Earth. It's just a matter of, how much more are we going to find out about this subterranean ecosystem and what dwells within it. So overall, I'm not gonna lie, I'm stoked for the movie to come out. Again, I'm a little surprised we got it as soon as we did, but this was just like an initial reaction. Once we get some more trailers, I'll probably do a couple more videos to really give some more concrete thoughts about it. But let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the trailer for this, what you thought of Monarch if you've watched it, and also, how you feel about this whole Godzilla renaissance we seem to be going through right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will be back very shortly for a review of Monarch, and I will see you guys for the next video.